Good morning everybody, how are we all doing today? Just thought I'd do something really brave, which I don't tend to do very often, although I have been jumping out of my comfort zone quite a lot recently. I've decided to do a live video whilst putting on my morning makeup. I actually went out this morning and probably scared all the locals because I went out with no makeup on. Very, very rare that that happens. But I thought I might do a video just to kind of show you my daytime routine. So, just to let you know, I've already put on the primer, the Glorious Primer, because that basically means your makeup's going to last a lot longer. It will be, now if you write me messages, I haven't got my glasses on, so I might not properly be able to see them, but say hello if you're online, it'd be good to have a chat with you. Right, okay, so I'm going to start with what I do, which is the concealer, which I tend to do to begin with. And this covers tattoos and all sorts. It's really, really good. So you just need a tiny, I'm talking a tiny bit, teeny weeny, and I just put it in the areas that just need that little bit extra coverage, because I am a little bit blotchy and I have hyperpigmentation, which kind of, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's kind of all around here. It goes across here, it's on my chin. My chin is a different colour to the rest of my face, which is a bit bizarre, but it's just one of them things. So that is why I love makeup, and pretty much one of the reasons I got into selling it and sharing it. So that's just a little bit, so you see how far that little teeny weeny bit went. So it just goes and goes and goes and spreads, and this will last for, I use it every day. It's lasted, so you can't even hardly tell I've used it. I've been using it a good few months now. So that's the concealer, and then we move on to the foundation. Now, because I'm quite pale, I haven't got any fake tan or anything on, I'm going to go for the palest version, which is the Scarlet. You can see that. And just pop it on, brushed. You don't need a load, just a few drops. You need to shake it first, the bottle, because because it's a natural product, it does separate, so it needs shaking. So you just bob it on in the areas that you can see, and again this spreads really, really well. As you can see, and my eyes, look at the colour of my eyes, they're quite red, aren't they? But you won't be able to tell in a minute because the coverage is so good. Now I'm doing this whilst looking at the iPad, so you might have to bear with me because I might have to just double check that it all is okay in the actual mirror, because it's not quite as clear for me anyway. I don't know if it is for you guys. So, I don't know how quick your makeup routine is in the morning. I try and make it as quick as possible. Usually about 10 to 15 minutes, depending upon what I'm doing. But most of you'll know that I wear glasses, so I can get away with less, I guess, on the eyes if I'm wearing glasses. There we go. And then they brought out this new powder, the Hold powder, which is a setting powder. Now I used to set all mine with the foundation on top, but since they brought this out, there's no need. I absolutely love it. It gives really, really matte finish. It's great because I like a matte finish. And you'll see also they've got, I don't know if you can see it, let me just get that. They've used a little bit of Genius. They've got like a mesh so that your powder doesn't actually come out. I don't know if you can see that properly from where you are, but it's incredible. And it just means you don't get it everywhere, which is perfect. And a little bit goes a long way as well. So they've just really thought about it. Which is good. But then Younique always think about products that they bring out, and they listen to what the presenters want as well, so that's really, really good. Okay, so that's a bit of a matte finish. And then what I would do is slap on some bronzer, just to kind of make me a little bit more lively over the winter months. We've been quite lucky, I think, this year weather-wise. It's not been too cold, too miserable. Just to emphasise a little bit of colour. And then just to buff it away a little bit. And they brought out this amazing new Brow Obsession palette, which is, I've always used a powder to use for my eyebrows, but this is fabulous. So it's got two different colours. This is the brunette version, two different colours. You've got a lighter powder and a darker powder, and you've got two highlighters here as well, and then you've got the wax gel to set it, which is fab. So start off. Now this could be the fun bit, because eyebrows can be hit and miss about where you end up with them. You tend to do one in one direction, the other one goes in the other direction, which isn't great. But hopefully I'll do them both quite even. She says optimistically. Okay, look at that. What have I done? Okay. Eyebrows are so hard to do, especially live, as it turns out. Okay, yeah, you see one's a little bit high. Well, you know, one of them things, but you get the gist. And then, okay, that'll do. And then what you do is you put the gel on as well to set them. Make sure all the hairs kind of lie down and do as they're told. Okay, and then the highlighter, which just emphasises the brows. So I use the lighter one here. And then just in the light, it just catches it and makes it a little bit more, brightens it up, a bit more noticeable. Excuse me while I have a big drink with my Super Pro mug. Hot water, not coffee, not tea. I'm a bit weird like that. Okie dokie. So, eyelash. No, let's go on to the palette. What eyeshadow shall I go for today? Well, I'm wearing grey. This is my favourite palette, as you can probably tell, because I've nearly run out of this colour here. But I've had this for 2 years, maybe? No, maybe a good 18 months, I'd say. So, yeah, I love it. So we're going to go for the greys and silvers today, I think. So we'll start off with Cocky, which is actually a dark brown colour, just to put on the eyes. Now you'll also see, I don't know if you can see, I've got, you can't really, they're actually not too bad today, but I've got what they call hooded eyes, which means the lid part is not always seen very, very well. So what I have to do is create a cut crease, which gives the illusion that I've got a bigger lid area, which is, it's a very common thing, but it's really frustrating, because I haven't got the amazing eyelids that a lot of the other presenters have, so they can do all different colours. Because what happens with me is you put the colours on, they look amazing, you open your eyes, you can't see it, everything's gone. So it's important to make sure that you create the illusion of depth, which is what I do. Or certainly what I try to do. I'm not a makeup artist by any stretch, but I love what I do. So, and I think if you love what you do, it just makes it a little bit easier. Makes everything easier. Oh, I can hear movement upstairs. That means could be interrupted by children. Hopefully not. But hey, they're still in bed. Well, the big one is, actually the big one's poorly at the moment. So, okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you're there, everybody. Say hello. Who's there? Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Emma. How you doing? Yeah, I can't really see properly without my glasses. It's so that's not ideal really, is it? So create a bit of depth and then put on a cut crease colour, which is the one that just is the transition colour. So just put that there. And then we need to do the magic blend, blend, blend. Key to eyeshadow is all about the blending. Okay, and then I'm going to use my one of my favourite new products actually. She says, hoping to find the brush. There it is. Now, this is the splurge cream, and all the splurge creams have been in shimmer up until recently, and now we've got matte colours, and this is my favourite. It's called Victorious, and basically you can use it as a really good concealer as well. It's quite versatile. You can mix it with the lip splashes as well to make more of a paste. That works really well. I've seen other presenters doing that, but I like to use it on my mobile lid, which is the bit here, because it just, when you've got hooded eyes, if you wear sparkle, it just makes them look smaller. So what you need to do is create a lid, which is what this does. As you can see, hopefully. Just gives it a little bit more depth. Okay, blend, blend, blend. Can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, now for the magic. And if you've not tried the brand new reformulated mascara, which was launched in January, if you've ever used the previous versions and you've loved them, or maybe not, this actually is without doubt the best one. It gives up to 500% length and volume, so I absolutely love it. So, always curl your eyelashes, especially if you've hardly got any like me. So not only have I got hooded eyes, hyperpigmentation, I've got cack eyelashes. As you can probably see, you can't even see them. But let's give this a go. So I'm putting on the transplanting gel first, and that is the base. And you can see already they're looking a bit better. And then what you do is you put on the fibres. You can see them little fibres there, and they basically brush on from the middle of the lashes to the tips. You just put them on. Occasionally one comes off like that. And instantly, suddenly I have eyelashes where I virtually had nothing before. Now what you do is you leave that eye first, just for it to settle down. So move on to the next eye. I know it always looks a bit scary, eyelash curlers. I know my kids come in sometimes and go, "Oh my god, Mum, what are you doing?" It does look a bit brutal, but it really is the best way to accentuate your lashes before you use this. Now if you're lucky and you've got long lashes, this mascara just makes them look incredible. Got a bit of a story actually about my sister who's actually given up Facebook for Lent, so I can say this without her knowing, so nobody tell her. When I was 16 years old, and I was getting ready on a Friday night to go out with my friends, and my sister, obviously younger sisters are thoroughly irritating, as you know, and when I was curling my eyelashes, she came in and I had my left eyelashes curled with this, or with one It's very similar to this. She came in straight, rah! Scared the living daylights out of me. Ripped all my eyelashes out in jumping. Nearly killed her. How I didn't, God only knows. So I had no eyelashes in this eye for forever. And actually they've never quite grown back the same. So yeah, don't mention that I've told you. But that was a bit of a horrific eyelash story. Wouldn't recommend it, it flipping hurts. So yeah, she was popular for a long time. Okay, now you can see I've got eyelashes. And normally I bring cotton buds with me, but I've bought my makeup to get better light down here. Not sure if it is better, but it means that I'm not next to the children's room, so they don't interrupt me, which is important. Okay, so we'll go for a little bit of eyeliner as well, just to open my eyes up a little bit. Because again, I have got hardly any lashes on the bottom, so I need to have definition here to make them stand out. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. And everybody knows what they like and what they don't like. So this is just the way I do things. And then when I get ready to go out of the night, I quite often top up what I've got on. So, and now there's somebody at the door, I think. Yeah. I need to go and answer the door. Typical. But that's kind of almost it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.